While building a new high-rise attracts a lot of attention, demolitions can actually be much more spectacular, especially in large, densely built-up cities. So, let's take a look at the tallest demolitions in the world. Number 8. Ocean Tower. Our first tower was located on South Padre Island in Texas, close to SpaceX's new Starship facility. It was 115 meters, or just over 375 feet tall, before it fell in 2009. The building was At the time, the $75 million building was the largest concrete structure ever to be imploded. The park next to the Ocean Tower was closed for the day to ensure the safety of the residents of the island. Still, spectators were able to watch the skyscraper crumble in nearby hotels and restaurants. Number 6. AfE Tower. With a loud bang, the concrete skeleton around the building core was brought down first. A few seconds later, the building core itself was separated by two blasts on the 5th and 17th floors. One part fell to the south and the other part to the north. Number 5. Building in Xi'an City. In November of 2015, a 118-meter or just over 387-foot tall building known as the Golden Flower Building was demolished in Xi'an City, China. It was the tallest skyscraper ever to be demolished in the nation. With the help of 1.4 tons of dynamite and 12,000 detonators, the building came crashing down into pieces. While the demolition was quick, clearing up all of the 66-foot-high piles of debris took over 70 days. Number 4. J.L. Hudson's Department Store. Built all the way back in 1911, the J.L. Hudson Department Store in Detroit, Michigan had one of the wildest demolitions of all time. The building featured everything from retail stores to office space. When the 134-meter or 440-foot-tall store first opened to the public, it was the tallest department store in the world. After over 80 years of operation, J.L. Hudson's department store was demolished in 1998. "20,000 people watched the implosion. The blast was so strong that it broke the windows of retail stores nearby that had already been abandoned. It even accidentally damaged the Detroit People Mover, an elevated train in the city." Brayton Point Power Station. Although this one is technically not a building, the demolition of the Brayton Point Power Station was epic. The coal power facility in Somerset, Massachusetts first opened in the 1960s and operated until May of 2017. Years after the plant closed, the company who owned the facility decided to demolish two of the plant's cooling towers in 2019. The explosion set a world record for the tallest cooling towers to ever be blown up, with each building standing at 500 feet, or about 152 meters. That makes these towers only a couple of feet taller than the cooling tower at the Trojan nuclear power plant, which was the first cooling tower ever to be demolished in 2006. People from all over New England traveled to the Brayton Point Power Station to see the demolition live. Over the next few months, the crew continued to demolish different parts of the power station. All the scrap metal created a series of fires days after these implosions, which added to the craziness of the demolitions. Number 2. Meena Plaza. Construction of this tower was never completed, but the Meena Plaza still earned the title of the tallest building to be demolished.